So you're cruising along, maybe heading to work or just out for a drive, and suddenly your car feels weak. The power drops, acceleration is sluggish, or worse, it feels like the engine is gasping for air. It's one of the most frustrating things a driver can experience. Don't worry, we've seen this countless times in the shop, and most of the time it comes down to a few usual suspects. Let's walk you through the most common causes and how you can deal with them without feeling lost. Clogged fuel filter. The engine straw is blocked. Think of your fuel filter like a straw for your engine. Over time, dirt and debris build up inside, making it harder for fuel to flow smoothly. When that happens, your engine doesn't get enough gas to keep up with your foot on the pedal. The car may feel like it's running out of breath, especially when you try to accelerate or go uphill. The fix is simple: replacing the fuel filter. It's one of the cheaper jobs, and skipping it can lead to bigger headaches later. Failing fuel pump. The heart can't keep up. Your fuel pump's job is to send gas from the tank to the engine at the right pressure. If it's weak or starting to fail, the car will stumble, lose power, or even stall. You might notice it happens more often when the tank is low or when you're driving at higher speeds. Mechanics often test the fuel pressure to confirm the pump is the problem. If it's failing, replacement is the way to go. It's not usually a DIY job for most folks, but catching it early saves you from being stranded. Dirty air filter. The engine can't breathe. Engines need air just like we need oxygen. A clogged or dirty air filter chokes the airflow, making the engine run rich on fuel and poor on air. The result: sluggish performance, rough idling, and higher fuel consumption. Luckily, this one's easy to fix. Checking and swapping out an air filter is something even a beginner can do with just a screwdriver. Think of it like giving your car a fresh breath of air. Faulty mass airflow sensor. Wrong air to fuel recipe. The mass airflow sensor MAF tells your engine's computer how much air is coming in, so it knows how much fuel to add. When this sensor goes bad or gets dirty, the computer gets bad info and messes up the mix. That leads to poor acceleration, hesitation, and sometimes even a check engine light. Sometimes cleaning the sensor carefully can help, but if it's faulty, replacing it is the long-term fix. Ignition problems, weak spark, weak power. Engines rely on spark plugs and ignition coils to fire up the fuel inside each cylinder. If a plug is worn out or a coil is failing, one or more cylinders will misfire. You'll feel it as a lack of power, shaking, or jerking while driving. The check engine light often points you in this direction. Spark plugs are cheap and easy to replace, while coils can cost a bit more, but both are straightforward fixes. Exhaust blockage. Engine can't push out air. Just like it needs to breathe in, your engine also needs to exhale. If the exhaust is clogged, often because of a bad catalytic converter, the gases can't get out and the whole system backs up. This makes the car feel powerless and sluggish. One telltale sign is the car struggling at higher speeds while sounding louder than usual. Unfortunately, a clogged catalytic converter usually means replacement. It's not cheap, but it's necessary to keep your car running right and emissions legal. Bottom line: when your car suddenly feels weak on the road, don't panic. Most of the time, it's a problem with fuel delivery, airflow, ignition, or exhaust. The good news is these are common issues mechanics handle every day, and many of them are quick fixes if caught early. If your car keeps losing power, it's always best to get it checked before it leaves you stuck on the side of the road.